Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So, I just let everybody know that Devin Haney is fighting Jose Ramirez. And this is what some people immediately start to say. This is how I tell you, man. People really don't understand boxing. And they're so quick to comment and not try to critically analyze anything. So this guy, he calls himself Garnier. What the hell that means. He says Goofy Ramirez literally got embarrassed in his last fight against a bum and Arnold. Now I think I think he meant to put a comma after Goofy, because I think he's calling me Goofy. So my advice to Garnier, or whatever the hell his name is because I can't even take a person serious who uses a word like Goofy, right? Make sure you start your Roth IRA, and good luck. That's about all I got for that guy. Then a friend of mine, Jordan, who is really up on boxing, he says, I agree, Hood. It's more of a guarantee with Ryan beating Rolly than it is for Devin beating Jose. So we agree on that. He says Devin's going to have to outbox him because he doesn't have the knockout power. That's a heck of an opponent for him to outbox and beat after getting the bing bings put on him. This kind of gives me the Parker versus Wilder vibes. Another individual says, look, Ramirez is a live dog. This individual says Ramirez is trash. That's an easy win for Devin. And I say that I disagree. Then he says Barbosa made it look easy. If Devin can't, that means he's washed. Then another person who I respect says, I think maybe you're forgetting this, how good Devin is. He may have lost to Ryan, but I believe Devin is a special talent. Let me just say this. You guys are forgetting about Robert Garcia. Okay? Y'all got to take the emotion out of things. Let me tell you right now, Team Haney cannot compete with Robert Garcia. Impossibly. They can't compete. Robert Garcia and what this man does with fighters is nothing short of amazing. Okay? And I am telling you that I know it's going to be a good, interesting fight. I don't think Devin is going to make it past round 5. I'm telling you that right now. I don't think he's going to make it past round 5. And for people to come out here and call Barbosa trash, Ramirez trash, to call Haney trash, that's ridiculous. But I'm telling you what the concern is Robert Garcia. You know he's going to put together the right game plan. You know his fighter's going to be in shape. His fighter's going to get the kind of sparring that he needs. When that guy come in the ring, Devin is going to be in trouble. They know Devin got beat up by Ryan Garcia. They know he's coming off of inactivity. And they are going to step to him. They know Devin don't really have power like that. He's got speed, he's got timing, he's got accuracy, but he's also has to prove that he's gotten beyond being demolished by Ryan Garcia. And I know Devin can scrap, but I don't think Devin Haney and his team are ready for Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia is coming off Trainer of the Year. He deserves it, man. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't forget nothing. Marcos McDonald, when he fought Devon Alexander, it's kind of like a Devin Haney, Ramirez kind of situation. Devin was boxing, touching up Marcus McDonald, who was just looking to come forward. But look at what happened. I'm about to sneeze. When excuse me. Look at what happened when Marcus McDonald hooked up with Robert Garcia. His career did a 180. Now, for those of you like this guy who uses the word goofy, right? Which is just a total loss, right? 180 means you do an about face. Because I had some people say, no, it's a 360. No, if you do a 360, you start back off where you started. So for a guy like this fella who uses the word like goofy, obviously not the brightest crayon in the box. Marcus McDonald did a 180 with Robert Garcia and extended his career, came back and got wins most people never expected him to get, and even, which to this day, most people feel he beat Floyd Mayweather in that first fight. Don't think that Robert Garcia with Jose Ramirez, don't think for a second that they're not going to come in there and you're going to see, don't think you're not going to see a Maidana Floyd Mayweather type setup. And remember, Devin Haney ain't Floyd. I'm telling you, this shit ain't going past 5 rounds. 6 rounds maybe. As soon as he starts to touch Devin, it's over. Devin Haney is going to be on that back foot. He's not going to be able to stay in the center of the ring and jab and slip and counter and do this. He ain't going to be able to keep him off him. He's not going to be able to keep him off him. I don't know why they made this fight. Maybe they're looking at the fact that Ramirez lost to Barbosa. Maybe that's what they're looking at. But they ain't thinking about Robert Garcia. I remember Freddie Roach was saying he wasn't worried about Robert Garcia. He was worried about the old man, Robert Garcia's dad. It's when Pacquiao, who was he training to get ready to fight? It wasn't Canelo. No, he was training, I think, Pacquiao or Amir Khan. I can't remember who Freddie Roach was training, but that was the comment he made. I wouldn't be worried about Robert Garcia. I'd be worried about the old man. I don't know if he was commenting on Floyd getting ready to fight Maidana. I can't remember what it was. I had to find that clip. But y'all better put some respect on Robert Garcia and his camp. And I just don't see why that's the fight that Devin is going into. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. But I just think this is a horrible, it's a good fight, right? We want to see a good fight. But I just think this is going to be Maidana Broner or Maidana Floyd, that first fight, except in this one, Floyd goes down, Devin goes down for the count, and he doesn't get up. Y'all keep cool. We'll see how it goes. But at the same time, right, I want to say this. When Devin Haney loses, I think he's going to lose, right? I just think this is crazy to put him in there with this guy, with Robert Garcia as his trainer. They have something they do in that training camp that Victor Conte can't help Devin with, and his dad can't help Devin with, and Bill Haney can't help Devin with. But what I think essentially what Devin endured is equivalent, in my opinion, right, as far as damage, to where he's may not be able to recover. It's going to kind of be like Earl Spence with that car accident. What he went through with the car accident, the tough fights. There's some things that I just think Earl Spence couldn't recover from going in that fight with Crawford. And I think for Devin Haney, what he went through with Ryan is some stuff that he's not going to be able to recover from. And he's going to go into the fight with Ramirez like Spence went into that fight with Crawford and ended up getting dismantled. And I think it's going to be a similar thing with Devin Haney and Ramirez. Now, if I'm wrong, that means that Devin Haney is a super special talent, and he and his dad figured something out. But I don't think I'm wrong on this. I ain't gonna lie, I'm rooting for Devin. And you may say, well, how you picking Ramirez if you're rooting for Devin? I'm not biased. I don't have a favorite fighter. But the reason why I'm rooting for Devin is because I think he was done wrong by Ryan Garcia. And I want to see him come back and get on a winning streak. But I just got to be real in my assessment of this. Robert Garcia ain't going to take it easy on Devin. He going to make sure he sets a Ramirez to tranquilize him. And that's what I think happens by round 5 or 6. Devin gets tranquilized, and people are going to be saying what I'm saying now. Why in the world would they throw him back in the ring with a guy like Ramirez, who's training with Robert Garcia, who learned from the Barbosa fight, coming off of inactivity, coming off of getting being by Ryan? Why would they throw him in there with him? That was dumb. You watch. That's exactly what people are going to say. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think so. Keep cool, I'm in the breeze.